why I may not have been attending church as much as I should. I've honestly written a blog post about it probably back in 2018, so I will link that down below. Guys, I just rolled my eyes. That was not of the Lord. See, that's the devil. That is the devil. He don't want me to get this word out. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited to be back with another video. So welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, and welcome to my channel for the first time ever. So once again, I am so thankful, so grateful for everyone that has been tuning in, everybody that has been liking, everybody that has been subscribing and just viewing my videos. I do first want to start by saying, like my video, not just because you like me, but because you like Jesus. And that is what this video is about today. If you clicked on this video, you probably want to know why millennials don't go to church. And honestly, I don't have the answer for you. So pretty much I am just going to tell you the reason that I am into church as strongly as I am today. And reason number one is Transformation Church. So I know everybody has heard about Transformation Church. It is located in Tulsa, Oklahoma, pastored and led by Michael Todd. Prides his church on being hot, which is humble, open, and transparent. And he also has this theme of all you have is all you need. And I was literally reading in my Bible app last night, and I came across a scripture that says you have all you need. And I was like, now Michael Todd. I mean, I just really during this quarantine started getting into my Bible app and reading my Bible more because I haven't been doing that as actively as I should. But I was like, oh my gosh, I have been hearing that over and over and over by Michael Todd, and I finally stumbled upon it on my own. And it's different to, you know, find something out on your own, and that goes for many things. So when I stumbled across that, it was confirmation for me. All that I have is all I need as it relates to this YouTube, you know, my job. All I have is all I need. Transformation Church back in 2017 is when I really noticed that I felt like I was like in a little depressed state, and pretty much I was not going to church like I should have. And it was because I had made this big transition in my life, and I stumbled upon relationship goals. And this is even before it got like super big and super viral. I literally was just looking on YouTube and I was going through something and I saw relationship goals, and I was like, let me look at this. So I looked at the whole relationship goals series. I listened and I sent to my friends immediately. I was just like, oh my gosh, guys, y'all have to listen to this pastor. He is presenting the word like I never have seen it before, and he has swag. Like that's when I got hooked. I was like, okay, yes, I love this. He is not the traditional pastor, but he is speaking the traditional word. So you know what? I'm going to log in, I'm going to tune in, and I'm just going to keep on watching. And then at the start of 2018, his sidekick, Charles Metcalf, came up and did the whole message, and they had the stride message. And I was like, okay, that just rocked my world. So I just kept going back for more, and here I am today in 2020. I still watch this pastor, and I do credit that church and just a lot of the sermons that I would watch on Sundays for getting me back into church and strengthening my current relationship with God. So church number one, Transformation Church. And I'm not just telling you this, they have 1.02 million subscribers. So I'm not the only one in the digital congregation. Go watch Pastor Michael Todd and see what they got going on. This is history in the making, guys. And currently they are in the Relationship Goals Reloaded series, and it has been amazing. He's telling us to rip up our list right now. So child, just go tune in. I'm not even gonna tell you what it's about. Relationship Goals Reloaded, rip up your list. Transformation Church, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Michael Todd. That's all you need to know. Those are key words. That is it, honey. But yes, that is my number one church that got me back where I needed to be. Okay, so the next church that I love to tune into is Trinity Church, Cedar Hill. And I am a little biased, I will say, because I watched the Robert Madu messages. I'm so sorry, but he just conveys the word so eloquently, so entertainingly. Is that a word? I don't know. But it's a word today. And he is just amazing. He is a traveling evangelist. So he travels, to Israel, Jerusalem, Texas, North Carolina. He goes everywhere. But let me just say, he is just, I don't know, he's just so vivacious. He has so much charisma, so much character. And I love to tune in because he keeps me, like, I'm in there. I'm like, I got my eyes on you, Robert. Like, we're not Robert Kelly, guys. Robert Madu. So if I didn't say that clearly, Robert Madu, Trinity Church, Cedar Hill, located in Cedar Hill, Texas. They have 27.2 subscribers on their YouTube channel. And pretty much, like, just go tune into a couple of messages. My first and foremost favorite message is get over it. Whew. In the year 2020, when everybody is offended about everything, that's a message that everybody needs to hear, because you can't get blessed if you offended at everything. And that is pretty much what that message taught me. And so just go tune in. Okay, so the next church that I have on my list, everybody knows. Say it before me. It starts with an E. You know what I'm talking about. Elevation Church. Elevation Church, located in Charlotte, North Carolina, pastored by Stephen Furtick. They have over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So I know you already know. Just go subscribe, go watch, go tune in. But pretty much what I would say about this church and this ministry, why I enjoy it so much, is because, have you ever heard of Elevation Worship? Have you ever heard the Elevation Collective album? Literally, that is why I am here talking about this church, number 3, because I'm not even, no cap, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I am humble, open, and transparent. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm there because I heard Elevation Collective, and I listened to Do It Again, Oh Come to the Altar, As It Is in Heaven, all those songs. That is what has this church on the list. I didn't even really know what Elevation was until I started listening to that. And so then I was just like, okay, the music is good. Y'all got me because I like music. And so I would dibble and dabble, listen to the music. And then I started hearing more about Stephen Furtick. And if you go to Charlotte, there is a Elevation bumper decal on about every car that passes. There could be 3 cars that pass you. 2 of them, or maybe 2.5, are going to have that Elevation decal, or they're going to have the little air freshener thing around their rearview mirror. But I mean, obviously these people have heard the Elevation Worship. They have this hot song out right now called The Blessing. May the blessing be upon you and your family and your children and their children and their children. He is with you. He is with you. Just listen to that song. Like, it is amazing. And honestly, that's really why this church is on the list. Their music ministry is amazing. And might I add, they have dynamic guest speakers. So pretty much everybody that's on this list, with the exception of a few, have spoken at Elevation. So Michael Todd, Robert Madu. I actually went to Elevation so I could go see Robert Madu. TD Jakes did a sermon at Elevation called Chainbreaker. That's all. I can't even put into words how much that sermon just touched me. And guys, just go look at it. It's on YouTube right now. His daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, she's a great minister of the word. She is not on this list, but she also did a sermon at Elevation, and it was called Everything Must Go. Once again, dynamic guest speakers, beautiful music ministry. You will get blessed. So yeah, it's something for everybody on this list. But Elevation, they got the music and the guest speakers. Like, they just introduce you to so many versions of sermons, so you get different styles. That's what I do love about it, the diversity. So I guess I said all of that to say Elevation Church is very diverse, and that is why they ended up on this list. Okay, Okay, so the next church on this list, I'm a little biased because I attend this church. Like, what does everybody say? I love it here. I love it here. Like, well, actually, everybody's saying they hate it here in quarantine right now, but I love it here. Nikao Church is located in Charlotte, North Carolina, just like Elevation Church. And the pastor is Brian Dooley. He is a dynamic presenter of the word. He is a great teacher. He gives you the real. So pretty much the mission for the church is we greater than me. So it's like a sense of community that you may not always see in church. Like, nobody is better than the next. Like, we is greater than just me by myself. So if there's a lot of us, we're going to be better together. And so we greater than me. Nikao is to conquer, to prevail, to be victorious. I had never heard that until I started going to that church. I was like, what? But you know what? That's besides the point. Conquer, to prevail, to be victorious. That is what Nikao means, and that is the mission of the church. We greater than me. This is just an amazing church. Just go visit if you're ever in Charlotte, North Carolina. Like I said, I love it here. The YouTube channel is growing. They're just over 1,000 subscribers. So once again, I'm not the only one in the YouTube congregation. So you go ahead, and the only thing for this membership, only thing you gotta do is subscribe. Just subscribe. It's free. You ain't gotta pay no offering, but they probably would like the blessing. You know, if you get blessed, you know, bless them. And if you don't get a chance to visit, just go ahead and click one of the videos on their page. And actually, there was a sermon called Inside Out. I think that was the name of the sermon. That could have been the name of the series, but that was a very dynamic series for me. Like, that was the second time I had gone to the church, and I was like, okay, I'm coming back. So y'all got me. Y'all got me. And honestly, that was the second church that I started visiting frequently after I had went through my little rut of not going to church for a very long time. And like I said, I went there 2 times, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep going back. And so there you have it. I've been attending since 2018, summer 2018, so about 2 years now. So if you ever had the chance, go ahead, go there. And the next church on my list, and the final church on my list, is Bible Way Church of Sumter. It's located in Sumter, South Carolina. And pretty much I put this church on my list because it's the church that I grew up in, the church that I got baptized in, the church that I went to vacation Bible school in. So I put the church on the list. They literally just started their YouTube amidst this pandemic. So if you are feeling gracious and supportive and feeling like you need some word, it might be tight, but it's right, I'm gonna link the YouTube page down below. I don't live in my hometown anymore. I'm literally just here because of quarantine, and because church isn't open, I can't really go visit. I'm just able to tune into the YouTube. So it's kind of like I'm seeing things happen. And pretty much, if you're feeling supportive, like I said, if you want to deepen your relationship with God and you want some traditional church, you go ahead and subscribe to Bible Way Church of Sumter. They are led by phenomenal leaders. Like I said, or maybe I didn't say, but one thing I do want to mention about Bible Way Church of Sumter, I don't see this going on a lot. So this is one reason that I really wanted to, I just rolled my eyes. That was not a Okay, so basically my mom and dad are going in now. Like I said, I'm at their house during quarantine just because I don't want to be, that's another story. But they keep opening the door and the alarm keep going. The pastor knows that I admire his heart for people. And so that is why I ultimately put the church on the list, because they're doing an amazing thing. They are doing something that I don't see a lot of churches do during this quarantine time, and that is have a ministry for the kids presented on YouTube Live as well. So they do like a kid connection, and actually my other church, they have so many things in common. Nikao, they actually do a kid connection as well. So it's not just for the adults. The kids, they get their dose of the Lord too. So like I said, subscribe. I will put the link down below. And that is all of the churches that I credit to getting me where I am with the Lord right now. So guys, I hope that you check out one of the churches, if not all, see what fits your lifestyle the best. Comment down below maybe why you don't attend church now, and if you do attend church, what keeps you there, what keeps you motivated, because honestly, it is not easy being a Black millennial and, you know, balancing church in your life and all that stuff. And a lot of times, like, what I like to do, I like to think of Jesus as my homeboy, and I don't want to demote him in any way. But a lot of us in real life, we put our homeboys and our homegirls and our relationships and all that stuff, you know, above God. And then we come and seek him when all that stuff isn't going the way we want it. But you know, if you put him on the same pedestal as them, and you know that you can talk to him about anything, you can go to him about anything, you know, it'll be easier to start going to him about things. So Jesus is my homeboy, you know. And it's funny, but it's the truth. Like, everybody is not as strong in their faith. And I just wanted to go ahead and introduce you to some, you know, ministries that could help you strengthen your relationship with God, because it's 2020. And honestly, millennials, we receive things sometimes a little differently than other generations. So go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, check out the platforms that I linked down below, because they are all amazing ministries. One of them may be for you. One of them has to fit the mold. The glove fits, then you must acquit, guys. But anyways, thank you for tuning into this video. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, share, go to church, okay? All right, bye.